Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Prince Caius here, and this is What If Deku Had Spider-Man's Powers, Part 2. Sorry for the long wait of this one. I was trying to figure out what I can do with this one, and I have finally got it. But, uh, let's just get into it. Okay, so starting off, where we left off. Sorry, a little bit tongue-tied. Um, when Deku went to the test at UA, Deku gets first place in the and uh writing test. Okay, Deku's IQ is will be like 250 or so, or the same as Peter Parker's. Yeah, Peter Parker's is 250 or 260. I don't remember. But time for the robots. 3, 2, 1. Yes, this is what I literally have on my script. Um, Deku uses his full body suit, his symbiotic suit, and runs past everyone and destroys the robot after robot. And by the way, when he went to full symbiote, full symbiote, bleh, full symbiote body, everyone was surprised and was a little bit scared of him because it literally made him look intimidating a little bit, but he made it not like Venom. He made it like Peter Parker's Venom suit, not Venom suit, but black suit. Okay. Um, but a few minutes later, the 0 Point robot is summoned. Deku saves Uraraka because he literally did not hesitate to go to the 0 Point robot because he knew he had it in the bag. So he webs up the uh, he webs up the 0 Point robot and defeats and defeats it by zapping the robot with electric with his electricity hands, with his lightning hands, whatever. What Miles has. Sorry. Uh, sorry about that. When Deku is walking home, Virus tells Deku about his planet. When Deku got home, he got some food and went to sleep. Deku did get some information about his planet and now knows that there are more symbiotes out there. So he might have to fight some in the future. Maybe, maybe not. You'll okay, so you'll ask me what's going on with that part. But the next morning, Deku woke up on top of a building. Yes, I am doing what Spider-Man 3 did a little bit. Deku asks Virus where they are. Virus tells Deku that he was doing some hero work at nighttime while he was sleeping. Deku starts to get mad and tells Virus that they can't do that. They'll get in trouble for doing hero work without a hero's license. Virus tells Deku that they were invisible the whole time, so what's the big deal of getting a hero's license? Deku just forgets about it and gets and tells Virus that they could do hero work at nighttime and go to UA to become a hero, to get their hero license in the day time. Deku, Virus and Deku agreed upon this agreement, and yes, Deku is tired every single time Virus is taking him out, but Deku has like a lot of energy, so they'll do a few hours of hero work every night, and then Virus will let Deku's body rest. A few days later, Deku goes to UA. When he goes to his classroom, a few people walk up to him and ask him what his quirk is. Deku tells them that his quirk is that of a spider. Virus comes out and tells him that he is a symbiote, and his quirk as well. All of a sudden, Aizawa walks in and tells everyone to go outside. Deku gets first place in everything besides the ball throw. He gets second in the ball throw. Time for the battle test arc. Deku turns invisible and tells Uraraka where he is, where it is, and tells her what routes to take and how fast the enemy is closing in onto her. So Deku and Uraraka gets to the room with the bomb in it very quickly, but Deku grabs the bomb and Deku and Uraraka wins. So time for the USJ arc. Everything happens the same until Deku is fighting the Nomus. Not the Nomus, the Nomu. Just one Nomu. I forget. But Deku webs up the Nomu and shocks it while he is webbing it up. And by the way, he is literally using his nails as well, his spider nails. You know, Spider-Man 2099 spider nails, those ones, spider claws, or the injectable claw that comes out of his wrist. Whichever you guys want, just tell me in the comments below. Deku does do this until the Nomu is unconscious. All of the villains escape, and not all of them, but two of them, you know, Shinaraki and teleportation guy. I keep on calling him teleportation guy. I don't remember his name, but no, All Might didn't go to the USJ because he knew that it was going to be covered because, well, Deku was like a candidate for the One for All, but he won't get it, okay? I'm just telling you that. He won't get it. Mirio already is getting it, and he already has it now. But he was already a candidate before he enlisted, because, well, All Might and Deku talked, and, well, you know, either trained or something. I don't remember. Oh wait, I remember now. Okay, so when Deku goes home, Virus tells Deku that he's hungry, and Deku's like, "Ah, yeah, I'm hungry too." Yeah, it's so cringy. Yeah, no. But Deku gets some chocolate and some ramen noodles. Uh, who wouldn't love ramen noodles? I love ramen noodles. I'll eat ramen noodles every day if that was all what I had. But getting off topic, someone, uh, okay, so when they are about to leave, someone is getting robbed. So, um, while they're like leaving, and it wasn't the store clerk, it was someone outside of the street. They were getting robbed, but and it was nighttime. So Deku was like, "Virus, suit up. We got to get this bad guy as soon as possible." Um, and Deku turns invisible and knocks out the person and captures him and takes him to the police station. The police already know that there is a vigilante that has a spider quirk, but they can't find proof uh, because it dissolves literally in an hour, and uh, they can't figure out whose quirk it is, but they know one thing. It's a spider quirk. That's all they know. So only one person in their city has a spider quirk, and it is young Midoriya. So they'll figure out if they can conduct a warrant and all that. Uh, so before that, well, before they do that, time for the USJ, not the USJ. We already done that. The UA Festival. Before they start the heroes, ask heroes. The heroes ask Deku if he is doing hero work without a license. Deku tells them that he is not. Straight up lies. They tell him that they know that he is the only one with the spider quirk, and ask Deku to help them find the hero killer stain. Yes. Deku tells them that he will, but he doesn't want to get in trouble by doing the other work he did. They tell him that he won't unless he finds Stain. Deku agrees to help and asks if he can do some vigilante work so he can get his spider quirk a little bit better working when he's while he's doing UA. They agree to this, so Deku will be a hero vigilante, a hero kind of vigilante. So everything happens the same. The Deku gets first place in the race and the cavalry battle. And by the way, guys, I did have this written down before the vigilante stuff started going out, like everyone else was doing. Like, what if Deku was a vigilante? I did have this written down before. He was a vigilante. Sorry about that. I pronounced the word wrong. I'm sorry. Deku versus Shinso. As soon as the battle begins, Deku shoots a web at Shinso before he said anything. While the web hits Shinso, Deku makes it a lightning web, making him pass out. Not Deku, but Deku doesn't pass out, okay? He doesn't pass out. Shinso passes out. Deku wins that round. Deku versus Shoto Todoroki. Virus tells Deku that Shoto has fire, and he wants to protect him from the fire. So Virus takes over Deku's body, then Deku jumps at Virus jumps at Shoto and uh and Shoto with his spider claws, or spider claw, whichever. Um, I'm saying spider claws, okay, and turns invisible while cutting Shoto in the leg and arm. Then tells Deku, uh, then Deku uh, tells he won't get nowhere if he doesn't use his fire side. Shoto tells Deku that he will never use his fire side because it's his father's and it's his fault for his for something that happened. So Deku tells Shoto that his fire side is not his, that it's his, not his father's, and he should that they should talk that Deku and Shoto should talk about what happened after the battle. All of a sudden, Shoto uses his fire side and agrees to talk to him and attacks Deku and hits him while he is in his full body symbiote form. But Virus and Deku doesn't feel the pain of the fire or the weakness. The weakness is completely gone, guys. Even the sound one. Deku then runs through the fire and grabs Shoto and tells him that he's gotten stronger to beat, that he has to be stronger to beat him. Then I'm sorry guys, I've been messing up right now. Deku then runs through the fire and grabs Shoto's head and tells him that he has to be stronger than this to beat him. Then threw him a few feet away, out of the ring, by the way, and Deku wins. After the battle, Shoto tells Deku everything and asks Deku if he is All Might's secret love child. Deku laughs and tells Shoto that we're not the secret love child of All Might. Shoto asks what he means by we. Virus comes out on his Deku's shoulder, and the same thing that Bakugo did on the first part is what Shoto did. He was scared, but he didn't pass out, or if I don't even know if Bakugo passed out, but Shoto was scared and tells him that he means me and him are we. Then Deku and Virus tells Shoto everything, but the weakness of Virus. Virus's, stuff. So Deku versus Bakugo. As soon as the battle begins, Bakugo tells Deku that parasite won't save you, and then I'll kill that parasite. Then Virus snaps, takes over Deku's body and grabs Bakugo while stabbing him in the gut and cutting his arms off, and tells him that he is not a parasite. Then Virus was about to eat Bakugo, but Deku stops him before he does and yells at Virus right in front of everyone, and Bakugo passes out from blood loss. Deku does win the battle, but Deku runs to basically, grabs Bakugo and covers all the blood and takes him to the hospital. When they are about to get there, to the hospital, Virus tells Deku that he is sorry and he can save Bakugo by giving him a piece of himself. He can create one of his own kind and give. Sorry it cut off there, but Virus tells him that it is going to be a one of his own kind, and he can do that. Deku then tells him to do it, and it is going to be red. So, you tell me what the personality is going to be, and what the name should be for Bakugo's symbiote. And I'm not going to do this for everyone, but I'm going to do this for Bakugo because he called him a parasite 3 times. Not in this video, but he called him 2 times or 3 times, I don't remember. But he calls him a parasite a lot, like way too much. But Bakugo's will be red, and what should the name be? Should it be Carnage and be cannibalistic version of Carnage, or should it be hybrid? You know, all of them together. But you tell me, and I will fix it. I'll do that in the next episode. So, hope you enjoyed. 3, 2, 1, outro.